Welcome everyone to another episode of Just Jivin here with your host Tarek. And today is actually a very special episode because this is going to be the first episode that I have with a guest. DJ, introduce yourself.
Hey, it's your boy DJ David Jones. Y'all know me around. Y'all know me.
Yeah, you're from around here in Colorado. I guess my audience won't really know you. Well, DJ is a friend of mine. We've worked together. We've known each other for a few years. And, today we're going to get just a little bit more serious on this show. I'm not sure how long the editing is going to be for this, but it's going to be a longer one than the usual ones. Not only because we have a guest, but because today, we're talking about something that we think is very important. The whole situation with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, seeing shit like this, no matter what you want to say about, I know that there's other things that are going on in life, and I understand that there's other things that we can also focus on. However, I'm focusing on this right now. The shit that's happening to my brothers and sisters and the Black community is frustrating. It's really fucking frustrating. Honestly,
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Like, how many times does this shit? And to everyone that wants to, because I understand that this is going to definitely off-put a lot of viewers, and I'm probably going to lose some. And honestly, I think that's fine because I'm not trying to, but I need to say something. I'm trying to be myself here. And one thing I hate hearing is the whole justification of why it happened and not necessarily looking at the fact that would this happen had this person been actually looked at as a human being. Because while, all right, sure, you want to play the game, let's play the game. Yes, there's other people that get killed by the cops too, but I've not seen on such a massive scale just the inhumane treatment.
For real, like why are the police willing to arrest mass shooters, people that have got the fucking police called on them for shooting and killing people, and they still go in and arrest them, but yet people with no guns get shot the fuck down or choked out or
shot while they're running away.
Yeah, it don't make sense. Even if we have like Fidel Castro, he had a permit for his gun. He told the officer, and he still shot him. It's like why? Like why?
I ain't gonna lie. So many names, I get them confused. There's
a lot. There's a fucking lot.
Have you heard the counter argument of they're just trying to divide us kind of thing? They're purposefully just showing black killings when it happens to other people, all that, et cetera, et cetera. Have you heard that argument?
Yep.
And I have too, and I just don't know how much it holds water. Because even if that's the case, what the fuck are we gonna do? Just be like, all right, well, this is just to make us divided. I don't know.
Y'all go over here, we go over here.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
What's the point of all of this? Like, what is the point if they're trying to divide us? That's the end. We don't just be, because there's people out there that there is good cops. There is a lot of good cops, but there's the bad cops and then the scary cops scary cops just sit there and do nothing. Like you've seen the motherfuckers
just
standing around while he got his neck on him.
But also
got his freaking knee on his neck. Like,
and I guess I understand why no one else intervened, but goodness gracious, you're really just gonna record that, bro?
Yeah, just record. I mean, I guess I would
at least walk away.
I don't know what I would do.
At least walk away. Because if I was facing that situation and I saw it, I either would have to do something, or if I felt like I couldn't, walk away.
I'm just gonna stand there and just watch it. Though.
I don't know if I could watch that.
I'd go somewhere and throw something hard as fuck, trying to aim like a mother. Oh,
and not to pass blame, at the person or people who filmed. There's there's evidence. There's evidence that we can hold in court. That's great.
Yeah, there's nothing. If somebody was to have tried to intervene with that police officer, they would have been probably right next to him, pinned down. But it does not make sense. Like, why do you put your knee on somebody's neck that is handcuffed?
But do we just not do anything out of fear that we will
fuck that?
Because that's at this point. This is my question. My question is, what the fuck can we do about it?
I think this then sparked the rage. That it's not.
Is rage the only emotion that can be efficient in this? Do you think? Do you think that rage is the only emotion that we can utilize?
That's what it triggers shit. And that's what you focus on, and is that everything is getting played in your mind over and over again, and the emotions come with it.
Yeah, but you don't want to be just emotional. You have to think smart too. I'm not trying to say don't do anything, but I'm also not saying just get mad and do just fucking whatever.
Yeah, but it's like, what? I don't know what the hell you do, because if you don't stand up for something, then you ain't standing up for nothing.
That's a good question. I only ask the question because I'd like to find a solution myself if I can, because this is why I didn't want to talk about current events on this podcast, because I don't know enough about really what's going on or anything, and I just have my humble little opinion, and that's the same with this. This is definitely just my opinion. However, to say that I'm frustrated, it's kind of underplaying it at this point, because first it was frustration a few years ago, but now it's just like, okay,
like what can we do? Like,
right? And it's getting harder to answer that question.
They are in charge. Like when the whole no knock warrant crap, and he ends up getting arrested. All the charges are dropped now, but why would he even get arrested and charged when they was in the wrong house? They had no business being there. They had no business being there.
Girlfriend. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
No business being there.
And
but
it's all happened like the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it is, man. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. I don't know if the police are like trying to make examples out of people or what, or if the people got to make examples out of them, because like that post I just seen. Ain't nobody. This is peaceful protesting. Y'all mad about the buildings and shit. We're mad about somebody's life is gone, and y'all telling we ain't protesting peacefully. We start off peacefully.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's why I don't want just blind rage. My cousin's a cop, so when I hear that, I do get nervous. Like, I don't want motherfuckers to just go after him just because he's wearing the uniform.
Yeah,
because he's not a bad cop at all. Exactly. He's a good person.
There's just a certain ones you can just tell them ones just do not like people of color. They believe that their race is superior, and that is not, because the type of shit that just be going on, like the mass shooters. You kill 9 people in the church, and then the police officers arrest you and go buy you Burger King before taking you to jail.
Yeah,
like, are you out of your freaking mind? Like that has to be the dumbest crap in the world.
I'm not sure, because you know what it is? You know what it is? I've read too many comments. And too many social media shits. The one thing I hear a lot is the downplaying of the situation because of the fact that there's other shit going on. And it just seems that whenever there's a story involving a Black person's violence and whatnot, there's immediately all of these arguments or not even arguments, all these bullshit points as to why it happened or why it's not important.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing.
Like the whole, well, if he would have just obeyed the law and listened to the officer, he wouldn't have did this. He wouldn't have got this. Like,
or that motherfucker was going into that house to steal shit. Come on, like, what? They found him at night. What the fuck you going to do? Come on, you really gonna say that he ain't? Yeah.
Whatever the case is, like, unless it's a weapon drawn against you, you should not be killing them.
Right. And
we have no weapon and they have weapons. They're trained for this shit, but we're supposed to act just fucking calm, cool, and collected.
I'm not trying to say that there is no hope for the future or anything, but I am saying that right now, currently, shit is a little fucked up.
Yeah, it is not looking good. It is not looking good. People is rioting.
I'm so tired of stats, bro.
Fucking shit up.
I'm tired of stats. Like, every time you talk about some shit that happened with, like, the Black community or whatever the fuck, and we get mad or whatever, and they pull out the stats. Oh, well, this and that happened to such and such, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Oh, my God.
Is it happening to innocent people? Like, do you know they thought he was trying to write a bad check? That's what this shit was about. Him.
Wait,
they thought George Floyd was about to write a bad check, and that's why they called the police on him. That's why he got detained, all over a bad check, supposedly a bad check. That's why.
Nigga.
Yeah, that's what I have read into it. It was fucking allegedly he was gonna write a bad check.
And that's also something that I want to bring up. It's the circumstances that lead up to the death that's like, yo, what?
I want to know, like,
what in God's, like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
All of that.
You got
you
people,
couldn't even talk to them. You couldn't even talk to them, bro.
But some people, they call the police for people being in the park. If you don't look like you belong in an apartment complex, they call the police on that. You barbecuing in the park. Oh, I'm calling the police. It's like, what do they hope that's gonna happen? If we're not breaking the law, like,
for us to either leave them the fuck alone or leave their space, or
just because they think that you don't belong because of the way you look, they think that. So that they want the fucking police to come and remove you, and hopefully they probably hoping that they gonna get you.
There's this joke that I heard from the comedy club in New York. I don't really remember anything but the punchline, but he was looking at this white lady. He's like, yo, you look nervous. Like, don't worry. You see the glasses. I'm safe. And I was laughing at that because wearing glasses honestly does kind of put people a little bit more at ease. Well, I've noticed, especially like surfing, people are a lot more, they approach me a lot more. They ask me.
These glasses, not sunglasses?
Yeah, just wearing
wearing
glasses.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
the sunglasses.
Yeah, like
shady
like
character.
like bifocals.
Yeah, I got
you. Yeah, and that's a shitty reality because obviously he was black. The person who made that joke, if that wasn't clear,
I don't know. And I just think it's our fucking.
That's a sad reality, though.
It's our.
Do we have to start looking presentable for people? You know what I'm saying? Do we have to?
I mean, even that though, I don't even think that's gonna stop.
Well, yeah.
There was somebody else. He was in his uniform. I think he was either a cop or he worked for the medical department, like ambulance. And the police responded to it. No, I think he was a security guard or something. But they responded to the fucking situation, pulling the guns on him. Didn't even he had his fucking uniform on and had a star on his chest. And he's like, "What?"
They heard of that too.
What in the hell is he supposed to do? Like, man,
no, honestly,
I don't know what.
Or like that, or like that one cop that had that security guard pointing the gun on him when he was walking out of, like, what was it, the bag of some fucking shit? I don't even remember. All right, here's the thing. I really don't like ranting about something that I don't feel like I can change.
True.
If that makes sense.
True. Yeah.
In my daily life and whatever, if I don't feel like I can do anything about it to change the situation, then I'm not going to talk about it, or I'm going to talk about it as little as possible. I don't want to cross that precipice with this, though. I don't want to get to a point where I feel like I can't do anything about any of this.
Yeah, and you just got to be quiet, silent about this
right.
shit.
I really don't want to get to that point. If I don't feel like I'm doing something, then the entropy starts from within. The soul starts to corrode. I don't feel horrible. I feel powerless and useless, and the whole existential dread begins. I don't want to think that there's nothing that we in the black community can do, but I also don't fucking like it when black people just talk about how black people ain't being together. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, black people, we need to do more together, blah, blah, blah. All right, motherfucker, how? Son, can we fucking find a solution? Oh, that ain't gonna happen because, black people don't want to. Yeah, all right. So then what are you doing? You can't address a problem without, but my manager, this motherfucker, I forgot what we were talking about, but it was a problem. And he said, well, do you have a solution for it? And I'm like, no. I'm like, well, why'd you bring it up? Like, fair fucking point. And you know what? That's how I like to proceed with my life. Is, can I find a solution to this? You know what I mean?
But what about this though?
Right. I don't know.
That's what
I do not know, but I want to figure it out because it's important.
I mean, they are in control, and it's not just the police, it's people above the police,
right?
And I mean, the ones that are on the street, there's people above them and above them and above them that I don't know what it is. Orders given. I've seen a lot of just random videos and shit. I know you can't trust everything on the internet, but there's been shit on like certain cops and shit coming out saying, "Oh yeah, we did this. We inject people with AIDS and shit. We tried to do this to the black community." They're like, why come out with some shit like that if it's not true? It's like a part of their agenda.
What was it called? The experiments, the Tuskegee, the Tuskegee. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
all of that shit. It's like
the fact that a lot of the major highways in America were ran through communities. Mm-hmm. Fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
No, that wasn't necessarily an experiment, but the crack epidemic.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
that motherfucker admitted it.
War on drugs. Yeah, all of that shit was.
And it's
designed to keep us down.
And it's like, how do you just go about saying everything is fine? This is fine. Everything is good. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying whoever can say that is because it's not affecting them. Y'all get more mad.
It should affect all of us.
Yeah, they get more mad that we kneeling for a song and a flag than the police killing people.
But again, the reason why no one, or at least the reason why I see people arguing it is because they say it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
And the police have a brutality problem, definitely. But the inhumane treatment, that's another thing. And then the knee-jerk reaction of the rest of society always on some, oh, well, what happened and why, and questioning when it comes to people of color. It's just fucking, it's annoying. It's annoying, and it makes me irate, honestly, and indignant.
It's like they I don't know, like they say we ain't protesting peacefully. This is a Martin Luther King. We trying to protest peacefully. Now they want motherfucking Malcolm X. That's gonna be unpeaceful. let motherfuckers start acting the way he was talking back then. Cause this whole trying to be nice and shit, it's like what is not working. Looking the other way, we can't just look the other way.
I ain't gonna lie, I want another Black Wall Street, bro.
Yeah, we need something, cause
I want another Black Wall Street.
I don't know, cause I know there's not all white people are bad. Not all white people are racist. Right. Just like I don't know, there's fucking black people I don't get along with.
True.
Just like there's white people I don't get along with.
True.
It's just how it is, but it's not because of their skin color.
No.
It's not because of their beliefs or anything. It's probably, I don't know.
I noticed their skin color, don't get me wrong, because your culture plays a part in
of
who
course,
you are.
But it's not like I don't like him because he's white and is and
nah, but no one's gonna outrightly say that nowadays. Unless you're old as fuck.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You're just from another time.
I don't know. It seems like Trump has brought it out. And a lot of motherfuckers, he like made it more.
Yeah, but
motherfuckers is more open.
They ain't gonna outright. You do notice that no one's saying like, "Oh, fuck niggers," like no one's saying shit like that.
Besides the motherfuckers at his rallies and shit. If they see Mexicans or something, even though there's Mexicans that vote for Trump, there's Mexicans that vote for Trump.
That's the outlier. Those are the outliers.
There's probably the young motherfucking teenage, fuck you, all of that type of shit. But then, there's other people that just don't like you because you are voting for another person. But there is super racist motherfuckers. Probably, there's racism everywhere, guys.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that is gone. I'm just saying that they're just not as overt as they used to be. And it's now transformed into the form of comments on Facebook and deflecting, downplaying.
Oh yeah, especially you can hide behind the keyboard and not even have to go outside and be the biggest racist in the world.
Must be nice. Well, I didn't want to leave this without finding a solution, but we don't have one right now. And yeah, this one's definitely way more serious than the last ones, and some of them may be like that. I don't know.
Oh, I honestly think we should redo this, and somehow, some way, get Vic over here.
Victor Miller. Make this a part 2.
Yeah, Victor Miller.
We can make this a part 2.
He's been liking a lot of our stuff and all the stuff that I've been. He'll definitely come on.
We can do a part 2 for this.
He'll spit some. Knowledge.
Victor Miller is amazing.
He'll spit some knowledge.
Victor Miller, you know what?
That'll be a good episode.
Bet. You know what? All right, cool.
That'd be
This
a
will,
good episode.
yeah, we could turn this into a part 2. Definitely, we could turn
Matter of
this
fact,
into.
hold
We
on,
could.
let me send something to him.
We
real
could. We
quick.
could. Hopefully, we can get Victor Miller on here. I also worked with him. He was a server. You know what? Yeah, because we are two young bloods, DJ.
Yeah,
And
he can shine some
I
light.
really want to get an OG in here and see what they got to say about this shit. Word. All right, but
Hey, yo, Vic, we need you to come on this podcast, bro. We need you to come on this
say it in the
podcast.
mic, DJ.
We need you to come on this podcast, Vic. We need you to come spit some game.
Word. We'll see you on part 2. Thank y'all for listening today. What's good, everybody? First off, I want to say thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Y'all are a big reason why I do what I do. If you like what you hear, then be sure to tune in every Thursday for another episode of Just Jivin.